They said she was gone. No pulse, no breathing, but he refused to let her die. It happened on a quiet night. No warning, no time to prepare. One moment, she was there. The next, she collapsed. Panic, screaming, chaos. He dropped to his knees beside her, calling her name over and over again. Her body wasn't responding. No movement, no breath. Paramedics arrived within minutes. They pushed him aside and started trying to bring her back. But he didn't leave. He stayed right there, watching, shaking. They said, "Step back." He didn't. He grabbed her hand and whispered, "You're not leaving me, not like this." Time slowed down. 1 minute felt like 10. No pulse, still nothing. The machine stayed silent, and the room began to feel heavy. Then something strange happened. He leaned closer, tears falling, still talking to her, and suddenly, beep. One single sound. The monitor flickered. A heartbeat. Everyone froze. Doctor stared at the screen. It wasn't supposed to happen. Her chest rose slightly. A weak breath. They rushed to stabilize her. Voices shouting. Machines coming alive. And somehow, she was back. Hours later, she finally opened her eyes. He was right there, still holding her hand, relieved, shaking, barely breathing himself. She looked at him, confused, weak, but aware, and then she said something that no one in that room could explain. "I heard you." He smiled, thinking she meant his voice, but then she added, "You kept telling me to come back, but there was someone else with you." The room went silent. Because the entire time, he was alone. No one else stood beside him. No one else spoke. So if no one else was there, who was she hearing? Subscribe for more stories that blur the line between life and something else. Everyone thought it was over. She survived. She came back. But what she said next was far more disturbing than anyone expected. The room stayed silent. No one knew how to respond. The doctors exchanged glances, confused, unsettled. He tried to brush it off, told himself it was just the trauma, a side effect of everything she'd been through. But she didn't look confused anymore. She looked certain. Later that night, when the room was finally quiet, she asked him something. "Who was standing behind you?" He froze. There was no one behind him. There never was. But she kept staring, not at him, at the empty space just over his shoulder. At first, he laughed it off, tried to calm her down, but she didn't smile. "I saw them," she whispered, not clearly, but they were there, watching, waiting. And then she said something